Hi, welcome to another episode of the Carp Zone. We're here today at Blake Hall Fisheries in the small Staffordshire town of Cheadle, and this is the Peninsula Lake. Okay, just wanted to talk to you about baits that I'm using today. On this fishery there's a ruling that there's no boilies allowed, so we've had to revert to a couple of old style tactics. So we're fishing lunchy meat, and the way we're applying that, we've got a product from Ashima, which is a small screw, like a spring, which is screwed down into the bait itself, really fast and effective way, and it holds the bait really well. So we're fishing that, and we're also using bags of meat, sweet corn, and also ground down pellet. That's one method that we're using. We've also got a great product, Kristen Bogey, which is basically, it's like glue, it's like a sticky glue. The best way to apply this is, the key to it is to wet your fingers. So just wet your fingers when you're actually pulling it out. It's like a sticky glue, make it into a small ball and then roll it. And this is the essential bit, you've got to have it dry. If your bait's not dry, it won't stick. So we've got a load of dry seeds there, basically make that into a round shape like a small boilie on the hair, and that'll stay on all day long. Great product, so that's another tactic we're using. And we've got a load of mixed maggot as well, so we're probably putting a bed of them down, trying to get their heads down. So fingers crossed, try and get one out for you. Brilliant. I've just put there, changed positions. Whoa! I've just changed positions, just moved round to the other side and put a load of maggots down and just fish close up to where the reeds are, to where the wind was blowing down this end. I must have only been about a foot off the bank, and I've just had this ripping run, and it actually looks like a barbel, to be honest with you. Let's have a look. Ever barbel this, so if I manage to get it in the net, I'll be absolutely made up. Oh yeah, it's not as big as Harry's, but it's still a barbel. Get in! Yes! Wicked. So I've just had this on a trout pellet and just a piece of sweet corn on the top. Like I say, it's just off the bank, so made up with this. Super. Blake Hall Fisheries, get in. Well, we're here again with Steve. This is Steve's third one today, so he's showing us how it's done again. So I think, Steve, you're going to have to show us your method. Are you catching them?
Yeah, we'll do, mate. No problem.
No worries.
What I've got a braided main line. I'm fishing at about 60 yards, so I'm using a braid as opposed to a monofilament because there's no stretch in it, and it'll give me a true bite indication over that distance. To that I've got a shock leader of £6 Maxima, which you can see tied there. I've got that so that when I've got a fish close into the net, there's that extra little bit of stretch in that so that I'm not bumping the fish off. At the business end I've got a feeder, which I'll show you now. I've got a small swim feeder, okay, and what I've done, I've got it running on a swivel up the main line. I've got a very tiny bead there stopping against the knot, and that means that when the fish actually takes the sweet comb, which will be hair rigged to my size 14 hook, it'll feel absolutely no resistance. That'll be transferred straight to the tip of my rod. That's the only thing that it will actually feel, is the bite that I'm seeing. So you know, it makes it very, very easy to see the bites. These fish, they're taking the bait so easily. I mean, it's not necessary to be quite as delicate as that, but it's just belt and braces really. So I'll just bait up again now. Okay, you can see there the hair rigged sweet corn. It's leaving the hook totally proud there, so that as the fish sucks it in, if it does feel anything, it'll blow it out and hopefully get caught by the hook. If not, it'll just register a bite in the normal way. Now what I've actually got for the feeder itself are some micro pellet, and you can see that I've actually just put a small amount of water in there and then mixed it all about just to make them damp. And what will happen now, in the same way that you would use ground bait in an open end feeder, I'll show you, you can actually plug that into the feeder. If you pinch it tightly, it'll actually squash and stay in, so you can use the micro pellet not unlike a ground bait. Okay, so I'll have a cast out again. I'll show you. I'm casting probably about 60 yards towards the peninsula there, so let's have another chuck now. Now I've clipped up my line onto the spool itself so that every time I cast out it'll go in exactly the same spot with luck.
Right, well, we're going to call it a day on this last one. What a fabulous day though for February. Great venue. We started the day off well, didn't we, Steve?
Yeah, we did. John and the lads have looked after us well. They cooked us a fantastic breakfast. They've got a tackle shop on site. It's more of a bait shop really, but they'll provide you with everything that you need to know. They'll tell you where to fish, what method to fish, and you know, you can catch a dozen of these easily in a day. We've had a great time.
We have. I think really the fish of the day was Harry's. He's had a lovely sized barbel. And as Steve says, the cafe is really clean, really nice venue. So yeah, I think
yeah, that's it. They've got toilets there as well.
Yeah, everything on site you need. So all the best and tight lines.
Thanks very much.
Thanks for watching.